All right, so the Packers get the 35-17 victory over the Detroit Lions. They move to 1-1 on the season and they're 1-0 on the division. Meanwhile, the Lions fall to 0-2 and they're already starting off the season rough. Well, we didn't expect the Lions to really do much this season, but you know what? They fought back. So they fought back against the Niners, and today they started off the game right. So this is actually a pretty interesting game here. The Lions came out and started out really well. First drive of the game, Jared Goff was brilliant, leads his team down the field, and they put up a touchdown right off the bat. Easy 7 points to start off the game. They came prepared to play. But Aaron Rodgers also came prepared to play. And honestly, it was a good back and forth. It was a good back and forth between the two teams in the first half. They would go down the field, score. Or Rodgers would get the ball back. They would go down the field, score. It'd be a back and forth, make a stop here for the Lions defense. A stop would be here for the Packers defense. They were going back and forth. The game was tied 14-14. Heading into the final 2 minutes of the game, Lions got the ball back. They went down the field and put up a field goal, and they were up 17-14 going into halftime. The game was competitive. It was close. The Lions looked like they could pull off the upset because they were keeping up with the Packers. However, that second half, everything just completely disappeared. If you looked at the game, the first half, there was no big plays going on for the Packers. They were just slowly moving the ball down the field. One thing that they were doing was running the ball, and, Rodgers was, completing some short passes to Aaron Jones, who was big in this game. Aaron Jones had 4 total touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 3 receiving touchdowns. So, they were doing their thing. He was doing his thing pretty much all night. But yeah, they didn't have a lot of big plays downfield in terms of Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball down the field in the first half. They were just moving the ball down the field slowly via running the ball or completing some short passes, or Rodgers would throw over the middle, hitting his guy, Davante Adams, a couple times. But nothing too big. We knew coming out of, the half, the Packers offense needed to get something going. They needed a big play. And that's exactly what happened when Aaron Rodgers launched a 50-yard bomb to Davante Adams down the sideline, caught it. It was a perfect throw to Davante Adams from Aaron Rodgers. And then he finishes off by getting a perfect throw right between the defense. He hits Tanyan. He hits Tanyan for the touchdown. And it was something beautiful, man. It was something beautiful. It was truly something beautiful. But that's when we knew they were in business, man. The Lions in the second half couldn't keep up. They put up 0 points. They got shut out. They got shut out in the second half. 0 points put up by the Lions offense in the second half. Meanwhile, Rodgers continued to cruise, man. They were making big plays. He was throwing big throws over to Davante Adams. He actually hit his man, Randall Cobb, a couple times. They were moving the ball down the field. Aaron Rodgers tonight looked like Aaron Rodgers. This is the Aaron Rodgers we expected to see last week, but he wasn't there. He played a poor performance. We expected him to play like this to start the season, but he didn't. And we expected him to bounce back in this game, which he totally did. I mean, he was 22 of 27. 255 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns, no picks. I mean, he just looked brilliant. This is the Aaron Rodgers we expect to see. This is the Aaron Rodgers we're used to seeing. He was brilliant tonight. He was completely brilliant tonight. Aaron Jones was responsible for 3 of those touchdown receptions, so he was doing his thing. Aaron Jones was doing his thing. Davante Adams was making some tough catches, and Aaron Rodgers was being Aaron Rodgers. They continued to run up the score, man. They ran up the score until they got it to 35-17. And once it reached 35-17, we knew it was over. Well, it was 28-17, but here's the thing. The Lions, they were playing from behind. Once the Packers took the lead, they got the ball back, couldn't do anything with it. They ended up punting it. It's a back and forth affair. Next thing you know, the Packers go down the field, score again, they make it 28-17. All right, now you're the Lions, you're down 28-17. You're trying to keep up. You're down 11. This is a crucial drive here for you. They're inside their own 25. The ball gets snapped, and it's fumbled. They fumbled the snap. They're down 28-17. Goff fumbles the snap, and the Packers defense is able to recover. Can you believe that? You're down 28-17. You know this is a crucial drive. You fumble the snap inside your own 25. Packers recover. They're already in field goal range. All they need to do is cap this off with a touchdown, which they go and do. They make it 35-17. And once it became 35-17, we knew this game was over. Okay, it was over. Goff tried to do something, but he ended up fumbling the ball again. He recovered this one, but it was just like, at this point, nothing he could do. Goff tonight, first half, he was playing nice. He was playing nice in the second half, in the first half. Second half, he threw a pick. So 2 touchdown passes in the first half. Was looking just as good as Aaron Rodgers. Second half, nothing effective. A fumble happening, 2 fumbles by him, and then an interception. So Goff tonight, it was a tale of 2 halves. First half, he looked great. Second half, he didn't. TJ Hawkinson looked really good, man. He looked really good. This is a great tight end. And I'm saying this knowing that Baltimore has to deal with that tight end next week. The Lions, man, they're going to be a tough team, but they have to finish games. You cannot play great in the first half and then disappear in the second half offensively. They have got to play great for the entire game. This is the complete opposite. First half, they were completely gone week 1 against the Niners. They didn't show up in the first half. They didn't show up in the first 3 quarters. But those final 3 minutes in the fourth quarter, that's when their offense showed up. You can't have that. The Lions need to play a full game if they want to win. It can't be first half we play well, second half we don't show up, or first half we play terribly, second half we show up. The Lions need to be consistent throughout the entire game. They need to put a consistent game on all 4 quarters. So we'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for the Lions. They know it's going to be tough for them. Next week, they do got Baltimore. We'll see how that game goes, but the Lions tonight, they started off well. They played well in the first half, but they crumbled in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they played well the entire game. They did what they needed to do. Aaron Jones was running the rock nice. Aaron Rodgers was throwing perfect passes, making plays. He did have like 1 or 2 overthrows, but like, it's Aaron Rodgers. You occasionally get that. Overall, he was still great. He was spectacular. So, great win here for the Packers. Once again, they go 1-1. They make up for the horrible loss they had in week 1. Don't know how they played that poorly. And they're 1-1. Everyone in the division is pretty much 1-1. So, like, yeah. Vikings. Well, Vikings actually, wait. What are the Vikings? Because I know the Lions, they're 0-2. Vikings, week 1, they lost. Week 2, they lost. So, they're also 0-2. The Bears, they won. So, yeah, the Bears are 1-1. The Bears are 1-1. Packers are also 1-1. Vikings are 0-2. And Lions are now 0-2 as well. So, we'll see what happens with the Packers next week because I think they got the Niners. I think that's actually what? Sunday Night Football, maybe? Yeah, I believe it's Sunday Night Football. So, we'll see what happens there. But, yeah, Packers-Niners Sunday Night Football is going to be great. As for the Lions, they're taking on my Ravens next week in Detroit. So, it should be interesting. And we'll see what happens there. Tough loss for the Lions. Great win for the Packers. With that being said, that is all I got. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.